Hello church, hope you're all well. So today I'm going to speak to you about self-discipline. So if you turn to 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and we're going to look at verses 24 through to 27 in the Bible. It starts off, "Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like a boxer beating the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize." So, talking on self-discipline, I've got a bit of a story for you. So my brother has recently completed an Ironman triathlon, and most of you probably won't know what that is, but for those that don't, it's a triathlon, so it's 3 sporting events. So it's a 2.4 mile swim, 112 mile bike ride, and a 26.2 mile run. So he completed it the other weekend in a total of 14 hours and 5 seconds. So a real huge achievement and a real physical, mental and emotional effort. And you probably hear that and you go, wow, that's incredible. What a big challenge to overcome and a real big achievement to get across that finish line. And you're right, but what you don't see or hear about is the 2 years of training, lots of effort and mental strength that went into preparing yourself for the day and then eventually getting yourself through those 14 hours and across that finish line. And some weeks my brother was training up to 50 hours a week. He was having to make lots of sacrifices around his diet and what he could eat and drink. And there was obviously huge time investment, sort of physically every week, having to go for a 5-hour cycle, get straight out of the bike saddle and go for an hour's run. So it was a really huge commitment, but what a great achievement to finish it. And this is what the Christian life can be like, as we're talking about that race and this sort of lifelong marathon. And if I just turn back to some of the notes in my study Bible that it says about these verses, and it says, winning a race requires purpose and discipline. Paul uses this illustration to explain that the Christian life takes hard work, self-denial, and persistent preparation. As Christians, we are running towards our heavenly reward. The essentials of prayer, Bible study, and worship, along with numerous other spiritual disciplines, equip us to run with vigour and stamina. Don't merely observe from the grandstand. Don't just turn out to jog a couple of laps each morning. Train diligently. Your spiritual progress depends upon it. So I just really want to encourage you with this to kind of take some time for reflection and really look at your spiritual life and see where potentially you could do with a bit more discipline. How can you take yourself from that good to great? And also ask yourself, are you observing from the grandstands in any area of your life? And I totally understand that we all need to start somewhere, and starting is really important, and everyone runs their own race and will do things at different speeds and at different levels of progress. But take some time today to spend some time with Jesus and ask him how you can grow more in your spiritual life and in self-discipline. Hope you all have a good day.